Hey guys, welcome to my carnivore journey. This is day 151. This is the live stream for my 5-month weight loss. Now, technically, yesterday, day 150, was my 5 months, but I couldn't go live. And I always like to do every 30 days, I like to go live. So we're going to talk about a variety of things because this is sort of, you know, I mean, it's like a special episode, right? And I don't want to do the reveal of my numbers just yet because obviously people are going to, probably trickle in here. So if you're watching the replay, again, just bear with me, watch it. That helps support the channel when you watch these streams all the way through, even if I ramble. Okay. So just getting started here. So I want to say, yes, I weighed in today. I've got the results, but let's look at my daily. Let's look at daily today. So we might as well do our daily update. So for today, for day 150, I had a pretty good amount of energy. I would say that I did all right as far as hunger wise. I did end up eating 2 hot dogs. Just 2 beef hot dogs with some like dipped a little bit in mustard. It's not a lot, but it's enough to kind of just break up the plain hot dog taste. Because like sometimes I'll eat a few bites plain, do a little like a little dash of mustard. Nothing major. And then for dinner, I'll show you right here. This is what I had for dinner. I had Mexican night. Yes, that's right. This was kind of a little bit of a celebration meal. After I do my 30 days, if you guys notice, like the last time I did my 30 days on day 120, I think I followed up. I ended up having like a carnivore pizza or something. I don't know. But this is not just carnivore tacos. This is slightly keto. Okay. Because if you notice, let me see if I can show you. If you can see like right in here, you'll see just a little bit of tomato sauce. And what I mean by that is like it's my little bit of a keto salsa. So what this is basically like diced tomato with some little bit of chili powder, a little bit of salt, garlic, and just a dash of oregano. So this is just a very keto, like a clean salsa. Kev Goss, keep it up, bud. You're definitely losing weight and seem to be healthier. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to do the reveal here after 30 days from day 120 to today. But yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know if you can stick around. I hope you get to stick around. We got a lot to cover and some really cool stuff to get into. So I'm really excited. But yeah, today I had the Mexican night. Again, the tortillas are actually they're mozzarella. So you can fry mozzarella and fold it over, makes a nice little, like almost like a soft taco. I ate it with a fork, of course, which is probably best. But there is basically meat. You put like a big old spoonful of meat in half the shell. You put a little bit of sharp cheddar on top of that, and then just a spoon, just a small spoon of salsa, which is optional. If you want it slightly keto, you'll do that. But if you want it all carnivore, just don't do the salsa. And again, it's homemade, clean salsa. And then, of course, you fold it over, and then I topped it with a little more sharp cheese and a little bit of sour cream. So it was very, very tasty, good Mexican night. Of course, the meat is seasoned taco flavoring that I did myself, my own taco mix. Nothing out of a packet or anything like that. So really good taco night tonight. And so I'm happy. And of course, as always, I've got my 20 ounces of coffee with a splash of heavy cream, not a lot, just a little splash, and 4 drops of iodine. Now, I don't know if the iodine's been making a difference. I mean, supplements are always such a controversial topic. There's some of your hardcore carnivore people, they don't do supplements and they just eat meat. Meat and salt, they get all their supplements probably through the meat. again, I don't know. I've never heard anybody complaining of goiter issues with being a carnivore. So I haven't been taking any other supplements anymore. I've only been doing the iodine, and I'll probably take them until the iodine bottle runs out, which I still have a lot left. So I'll probably be taking them for a while. And then after that, I don't know, maybe we'll stop and see if that changes anything. So pretty excited. Let's see. We're getting some people in here. I hope you guys can stick around. Like I said, we got a lot to cover, and I'm excited. I think so. One thing I want to show you guys is I found me a nice little picture here. There you go. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Gosh darn it. I hate when it doesn't act right. Let's close out this one. Huh. That's weird. Why is it being like this? Huh. That's weird. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. I don't know why it's being stupid. We'll just share entire screen. How's that? All right. So if you see the little box down here, it says stop sharing. Don't worry about that. We'll just hit hide. Okay. So here you go. So there's a nice little picture of me. This was actually at the beginning. This was before I started doing the diet, and this is me at probably my heaviest. Yeah, I didn't even realize, but I was just getting really, really bad. You can see, just in my shoulders and my man man boobs, and you can just see it in my face as well. I mean, pretty crazy. Let's see here. Here you go. And this is more of me now. Obviously, this was taken tonight, so you can see that. Of course, I use that for the thumbnail. And really, if you just, I probably could do this. You probably could even see a little more. I'm sorry that the pictures don't match up. I don't know why. But in any case, you can definitely see a little more side by side, which I did use it for the thumbnail tonight. But you can see a little more of, like you said, this is when I first started 5 months ago, and this is today. So yeah, I would say there's a difference. All right, let's we're gonna leave this here right now. Actually, we'll put this back for now. We'll just put this back for now until we get some more people in here. But guys, I hope you're doing good. I do want to talk again. If you look down at the bottom of the screen right there, there's the website, allcarnivoreinfo.com. Guys, let me just tell you, and I'm going to probably repeat this a few times because people come in late. They don't always like to go back to the beginning. But guys, I've already been getting suggestions, like people starting to send me links. I went ahead and made those changes. Okay. So I think, somebody was like, hey, here's a channel. I put that channel up. Here's a video. I put that video up. Here's a product. I put that product up. People said my donate button was broke. I fixed that. I guess that was just in the wrong place. So it was kind of like not layered correctly, but I moved it and it's working. So I'm already getting feedback that you guys are already helping. So all carnivore info again, and I've added some more pages, and we're going to go through that a little later after the reveal of my stuff. We'll spend a little time on the website and show you guys some cool things. I've added some more stuff to help out. But again, allcarnivoreinfo.com, it's going to be a one-stop shop that you can send people and you yourself can go to if you're on carnivore, and it's going to have everything you need. Like it's going to have the educational stuff, how to get started, health videos, all things carnivore related, health channels. We're going to have medical information. So any practices out there, things that are pro carnivore and pro this lifestyle. We're going to have that information available to people. Again, influencers, vloggers, anything that's pro carnivore and part of this community, we want to get on this website so it's all at your fingertips. It's easy. I want it to be easy to get to things and supplies. If you need carnivore supplies, I want to have a list of all of the regular stuff that carnivores use. Not all carnivores. I mean, there's like things on there like xanthan gum. I don't really use it, but I had it because I was going to use it for some recipes. But it's there on the website in case you want to do some of the recipes that carnivores will post that use xanthan gum. But some people don't. They just stick to like salt, anyways, you know what I mean? I want to have a good variety. So if you're a dirty carnivore or a clean carnivore, you got the variety. So, but in any case, guys, I think Kim, don't worry about if you're late. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you showing up. I mean, whenever I go live, I mean, it's not really an exact science. And technically, I really wasn't going to go live until 9, but I just thought we'd go ahead and get started. And so don't worry about it, Kim. You're fine. You're technically probably like 3 minutes early, really. Mary, this should go viral. Seriously, having all this information in one place. Yes. And again, Mary, thank you for your donation. Mary, I want to say, unfortunately, your donations, I did count it, but it is in limbo. So if you're going to donate in the future, for anybody watching, Mary was awesome. She donated like $40 to the All Carnivore Info, basically, but she donated it through YouTube, through Super Chat. Guys, keep in mind that YouTube likes to keep small channels like me in limbo when it comes to Super Chats and things like that, and I can't even refund them. Like I can't even refund Super Chats. So eventually I'll get it. Don't get me wrong. So I just want to let you guys know, if you're watching and you want to donate, go to the website and there's a donation button. It wasn't working earlier, but I got it working. One of you guys pointed it out. But you can always donate through there. And like I said, any donations. But Mary, you are on the Wall of Fame, so to speak. So you are on the donation page in that tier. So thank you again so much, Mary. But guys, again, all of your donations, any of the proceeds from the links that you use with the supplies, any money made through that website, it's not going to really go in my pocket. It's going to be used toward paying for the website, but also for future projects. Like I was explaining before, projects like we might be able to supply some people with some meat, and help out some people that maybe are struggling to do carnivore because of costs. We're going to come up with some fun things to do with some of the extra money that we get based on your guys' donations. So, all right, we'll talk more about the website. I've got some more things on the website I want to show you guys, but let's get to the reveal of the information on my 5-month journey. So let's start with let's bring up the weigh-in. All right. So first of all, I just want to say, if you notice. Let me back this up just a little bit here. If you notice, now again, I don't have my digital scale anymore, guys, because of my divorce. Or I'm living on my own. I couldn't bring the nice scale, so I have this one. Now, if you notice, it is slightly. I tried to zero it the best I could, but it was still showing about 1 to 2 pounds ahead. Now, I'm just letting you know, because when I weigh myself, I go with the exact hash mark of the weight, even though I probably weigh a pound or two less than what this scale shows. But anyways, it's all good. All right, here we go. All right, so if you look, this hash mark right here is 250. We're actually right at 256, guys. So the hash mark is on 256. Now, again, remember I told you we were ahead a pound. So technically we're probably 255. So if you just go by 256 though, like this exact one, that puts me at 59 pounds lost, but I'm just going to say it even 60. So let's go with 60 pounds total for 5 months, guys. Drum roll, right? I know I should have did like the but yeah, but yeah, 60 pounds. Now, so what does that mean as far as measurements? All right, now measurements. Okay, now I don't have like a before and after picture of measurements, so I'm just going to go through them. And so my neck, the last 2 times I measured my neck held steady at 18 inches. This time my neck went down 1/4 of an inch and is down to 17 3/4. My chest, which is of course measured at your nipple area, my chest went from 50 inches on day 120. Remember, I'm only giving you 30-day. This is now 30-day differences. So on day 120, my chest was 50 inches. Now my chest is 49 inches. I lost an inch off my chest, my man boobs. Waist, which is measured across your belly button area. Okay. 30 days ago, I was at 55 inches. Today, I was at 53 and a half. So I lost an inch and a half, another inch and a half off my waist. And my hips, which the last 2 times I measured was 46 inches. This time I lost an inch and I'm down to 45 on my hips, which is, again, down at your hip area. I know it sounds self-explanatory, but it's kind of like the wider part of your hips in a way. But that is 45 inches, so I lost an inch off of that. So, I mean, all in all, you could say I lost, 3 3/4 of inches off me, around. I don't know. So whatever that equals to, obviously it equals about 12 pounds or 13 pounds lost since 30 days ago, if you count me at 255. But I'm going to officially just say 256 for now, even though the hash mark was a pound over. You guys know what I mean. I always like to err on the safer side. I don't like to caution. I don't like to do that. So, but yeah, 256 if you want. We'll just say 12 pounds, but total we'll just say 60 pounds altogether. So super excited. Now that means I'm still roughly on that 3 pound a week average. So what does that mean? That means that I've been losing about 3 pounds a week, which I feel like is a safe weight. And here's the thing. I'm not working out. I'm not doing anything. You guys see every single thing that I eat, even when it's foods like Mexican night or carnivore pizzas. But you guys see what I eat. So you're seeing exactly what I do. You're seeing my progress. And so let's talk about health. Now, I do want to point out, since you guys are watching the video, okay? If you look at the video, and guys, do not talk about my toenails. I have pretty decent feet. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. I don't think my feet are too bad. I've seen some pretty jacked up feet. All right. My feet don't look too bad. They look fairly normal. My toenails need to be clipped a little bit. That's okay. I need a little toenail work. No big deal. I need a pedicure. But if you look here on my right leg, not the farmer tan, not down there ankle area, but if you look in between this lower area, okay, this is that area. First of all, I had a severe traumatic wall. Like when I went over a wall, I ripped off a bunch of skin and like I scraped my shins really bad. I fell over a wall. It was not good. So that, of course, was bad, but eventually, because of my weight, when I was getting that pre-diabetes, I had eczema that started to surface right here, like skin type blisters and diabetic type blisters. All of that skin condition was happening down here. Now it's nice and pink. It needs some sun, but it's really healed. Like a lot of this stuff is all gone. And it was getting worse and worse all the time when I was eating sad, when I was eating normal. But now you can see it's nice and pink. And my other leg is pretty much normal looking, obviously, other than just some sock marks. Again, my farmer tan, you know. Um, but other than that, I mean, that's the weigh in for there, guys. So pretty excited about that. I mean, we can kind of leave that up for a little bit if you guys want. I don't have a lot of pictures today. Other than, again, I could probably share, there's what I had for dinner. Again, there's my Mexican night. So super happy about that. So let's take a moment here and just talk about health-wise. Again, when I started, pre-diabetes, I was getting the blisters, just like I talked about with my leg. Definitely memory issues were starting to become more and more. I've always had a really good memory. Now that's starting to come back. I'm starting to spend less time. I'm starting to spend less time going back and forth between the information that I have to relay onto my quality control information. Like when I do quality control forms for my job, I have to put down customer numbers, phone numbers, or whatever, account numbers. And a lot of times I had to go back and forth multiple times because I'm like, what was that account number again? Blah, 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 blah. And I go back and I get 3 numbers in, go, what was that again? Go back. And I kept doing that. Now, sometimes I might go back just a little bit, but now I definitely can tell it's improved a lot. So memory has improved. Again, my skin conditions. I've also noticed another thing, but a lot of my arms, and you guys aren't going to be able to see too much, but my arms used to be riddled with dark spots and scars, from a long time. And you can kind of see some of the scarring still, but I was just surprised at how much my skin looked a lot more uniform. I was really surprised at that. Again, besides the weight loss, again, you guys know when I first started, one of the complaints I had, I was almost getting to where I could not wipe my own ass. I mean, you got to remember, look at this. This is where I started, and I was getting to the point where I was trying to do yoga to wipe my own ass. And that was not comfortable. I'm going to move this camera down a little bit. I keep feeling like I'm anyways, but I felt like I was just getting to that point where it was literally hurting my back to try to wipe my own ass. That's sad. I don't like sharing that fact, but I do like sharing that fact because I want people to understand that, these are things that we may not share to other people, but these are things that I'm not proud of, but I want people to know that there's hope. And now I can easily. I never got to where I couldn't. I'm just saying I was almost there. Now, no problems. Again, my measurements, I will post my new measurements in the description in the video below. I just didn't want to put them there yet. I was, just keeping the reveal. So I'll put all the numbers down in the description like I did with the other stuff. And that way you guys can see those. Convinci, thanks. Looking good, bro. That's what he said. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. But yeah, this is back when I first started. I understand it was like an aerobic workout when I shaved my legs. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's I dreaded putting on shoes. And I would find weird ways to put socks on. I couldn't do it the normal way that people would put socks on, or at least there's a couple different ways I see people put socks on. So there's not just one way, but I'm saying I would put on shoes and put on socks in weird ways. I would have to wear an elastic belt and put it on first, have it adjusted and pull them up like shorts. But yeah, skin and hair. Things seem to be going pretty well with my skin and hair. I haven't had too many problems. I'm not breaking as many nails as I was, before, so I have noticed that. And it didn't, for me, the nails thing didn't happen until the second half of this 5 months. Like, so I'd say for the first 2.5 months, I still was breaking nails. I'm like, I thought I was supposed to have stronger nails. But after a while, then I started noticing like, oh man, like I haven't really had a whole lot of, nail breaks and stuff. And so been pretty happy with that. So all in all, I would say that my health for sure has been on the right track. Man, I'm just trying to think of anything else that I've noticed for sure. It's just a lot of little things. I think clarity, again, I've been able to focus, but it's hard for me to gauge that because I have been going through an extreme amount of stress between working as much as I do and then going through a divorce right now. It's like I've had a lot of extreme emotions. So, but I feel like I don't know what it would have been like had I not had carnivore. So that's the other thing to consider as well is what would my mental state have been? What kind of depression, what foods would I have buried myself in? And would I have ate myself to death? I mean, look at this. Look at this guy right here. This is me doing a noodle challenge, by the way. This is me doing a spicy hot buldak noodle challenge. And this is back when I was, again, peak weight, 60 pounds ago, 5 months ago. It's crazy. I mean, granted, this might have been more than 5 months ago, but this is me at peak weight. So that's crazy, right? So here we are, guys, 60 pounds, 5 months later. Now, let me look here. I do want to pull this up. So guys, if you don't know, if you haven't noticed, again, I have launched allcarnivoreinfo.com. This is an extremely important website, I believe, for the community. This is like a library, a carnivore library of knowledge, and also a directory. Okay. And of course, guys, I've added some more supplies. Now, I added, of course, there's the donation page, but I've also added some local farmers page. We're going to start adding anytime you guys have like local ranchers, farmers, any kind of information like that. I want to make sure we have that in there. We're also, where it says find local docs, I'm going to change this to health information. And this is going to be like any organizations, probably like Sean Baker's, like Rivero. I know Ken Berry's looking at starting a new diabetic association, basically. And, but any health organizations that are carnivore friendly and doctors that are carnivore friendly, we're going to have a medical page, of course, supplies, all your health concern videos, carnivore YouTubers, and carnivore foods, guys. Look, check this out. So this is a place when you send people, of course, look at this: beef, butter, bacon, eggs. But when you send people, people want to know, like, what can they eat, right? What's some acceptable things? So here we have a list of things that are generally acceptable for meats, dairies, some eggs and fats and seasonings. And these are just, like I said, these are all optional. Like, you don't have to have cumin or hot sauce, or, there's things on here you don't have to have, but these are all things. And here's some supplements that are generally accepted among the carnivore community. And if I'm missing some things, guys, feel free. This is what I talk about. This is why it's so important. This is a community growth effort. Like, we're communally raising a child, right? And we start out as a baby the other day, and we're starting to already grow. And we're adding pages like this. So again, we've got this. We're going to be adding recipes. I still have to get to some recipes, but if there's certain recipe videos that you guys love, that you guys have maybe tried yourself, and you're like, man, I've tried these, I've tried these recipes or this video here, send it to me. I want to make sure that if people are new when they come here, that they're going to be able to go to, like, hey, what's a carnivore? What kind of, what health concerns are they do they need to know about, right? What other information? And these videos, again, these videos do not take away from the original, the original creator, because when you click on them, it will open up in a new, will take you right to their website. They're going to get the views. They're going to still be able to merchandise their stuff. This is only a directory. This is just meant to help direct people in the right direction. Okay. So that's why I'm saying it's so important that we really build this, because again, so many people have a hard time trying to navigate what exactly carnivore is. Here, they can just sit here and go back and forth and look up all the information. They can look at, cholesterol. Let me see what he says about cholesterol. He can come in here and they can watch this about, I'm so jealous. So the motherfucker looks so good, doesn't he? All right. So, but they can come in here and they can watch this video here and they can still go back and they can say, okay, well, what about Eckberg? What does he say about cholesterol? Now we can watch, Eckberg, and he has some pretty good lectures on like cholesterol and things like that. So, they can come back and watch this and they can still come back and they can just go back and forth, and it just opens up new windows up here for them. And that way they don't have to get lost. Like if they click on this and now maybe over here, they might start getting sidetracked, and who knows, they might find someone over here that's gonna tell them something bad, that might tell them, no, don't listen to that, blah blah blah. I mean, it's always good to hear counter arguments, don't get me wrong, but you really want a place that people can just stay in the carnivore lane. So yeah, guys, and I know maybe you might start getting tired of me talking about allcarnivoreinfo.com, but it really is important. I really want you guys to help me grow this channel. Again, you guys have already started sending me links. You guys have already started donating. You guys have already started doing that thing. And again, donations, you can see here, if you decide to donate, this is what we talk about. This is going to go to special projects that are going to invest back into the community. And of course, there's a carnivore wall, a wall of carnivore supporters. And, I kind of named them. We got the Dirty Carnivore tier. This is a $5 to $25, and then $26 to $100. This is where Mary Shepard is on there. And I believe we're about to have somebody else, who is trying to donate. But we got the Clean Carnivore tier. And then, of course, the Lion tier, which, of course, you guys know is nothing but meat and salt, right? So I figured that had to be kind of the top tier, right? I mean, like, that's the hardcore. But 301 or above. But yeah, like, this is a place you can go in here and you can see contributions, like who's all contributed. This is like a list of credits, right? Or even if you want to call them almost like investors, people that want to see good things for this. Is, like I said, proudly display your unwavering support for the carnivore community, basically. So, but yeah, we got just a lot of these things that we're going to flesh out more and more. Again, we got a bunch of testimonials. We're adding more. I think I added some more. Might have added. Yeah, No, I haven't added another one yet. I think I added some other miscellaneous information. I think I did the corrupt food pyramid. I added in there. I think there was something else I might have added on this one right here about diabetes. That was a suggestion. I also had added in the supplies. Another suggestion was I did add the iodine. I don't know if you guys saw it before. I also added, this was a suggestion, was an ice cream maker, because there is some carnivore ice cream recipes. And this is something that really, I guess, helps some people with getting through their situation. So yeah, I mean, like I said, guys, whatever suggestions that you have, I'm trying to get those in here so we can really flesh out this website. And again, this is all about helping people. Now, one of the suggestions I had, I think it was also from Mary, was about how to start a carnivore channel. I am going to be working on that. And again, we are going to, and I'll probably have a separate page just for that, just so we can, have that as a process for people that come here, and we'll specifically talk about why it's good to start a vlog and a YouTube channel and things like that. So I haven't forgot about it. We're going to get that filmed. I'm going to probably try to film that this weekend because I'll have more time. But in any case, guys, I want to open up this last part to any questions that you guys might have. Or if you have any suggestions right off the bat, by all means, feel free to hop in here and hit me up, because I'm kind of nearing the back end of things. I just wanted to get on here and give you guys my results, and of course talk about the website again. Anytime I will be talking about the website a lot. I'm sorry. I hope that doesn't make some of you mad. But I'll try to keep it always brief. My updates, I'm not going to talk about too much, but I may make a few separate videos just to continue to recruit people to the website. And again, if you guys are part of a website community or like a carnivore community, I would hope that they would let you share this. And if anything, if they want their community to be shared here, we can also look at sharing their carnivore community in here also. And if we get enough, we may make them a separate page for carnivore communities. But until then, we might put them in either carnivore YouTubers, or maybe we might put them in the local, or health information. I don't know, maybe we won't put them in health information, but we'll find a place for carnivore communities. But I would think that they would want you to post this type of stuff, because this would all be specifically geared toward directing people to their stuff. So it wouldn't be anything like putting this link in another community, carnivore community, wouldn't do anything to take away from them. And a lot of people, some of these places, they get egos, and I guess we're going to find out. In the carnivore community who's really about themselves or who really does want to help people. In my opinion, this website is truly about helping people, and it's also helping all the other content creators, because it's a directory to send you to them as well. So in fact, like I said, even if you go to like carnivore YouTubers, I'm not even the first one. Like I put other people ahead of me. I'm down here, and of course I've got Aaliyah in here. Aaliyah came in here and she was like, hey, I'm a carnivore channel. And I also have a video, and so I got her in here, and I got her video listed in here as well. So like I said, we're expanding more and more. And again, this isn't just about me. This is about getting people, new carnivores, and starting that revolution, because again, so many people don't know where to start. And then and even if they started like with a specific doctor like Ken Berry or Chafee or Baker, sometimes they may miss out on the other stuff too, because like Paul Mason, and even some of the good carnivore channels like Homestead How and Steak and Butter Gal and stuff, Laura Spade. Some of these people have some really good information that they might miss out on. So we're just trying to have that massive collection and library. Anyways, you got to go, Kim. Okay, well, I'm glad you were able to make it for a little bit, though. I appreciate you. But yeah, guys. So just wanted to hop on here. I hope you guys enjoy everything. And again, please don't forget, do the best you can. Go to allcarnivoreinfo.com. Send me your suggestions. Send me your links. I want to keep growing the channel. And you guys have already been doing that. Mary, let's see. Just curious, have you been on Dave's channel, No Carb Life? Have you been interviewed? He's looking for. Okay, so funny enough, when he put that out, I actually responded. And I do have a film date lined up, but I believe it's this Monday I'm going to be filming with him. So I'm hoping that, yeah, I think I'd love to be able to talk about all carnivoreinfo.com. And I hope to get him on board because I think for him, he's pretty much been doing nothing but video testimonials. So when you go to the video testimonial page on here, you're eventually going to see he's already got 1, 2, 3. He's already got 3 on here, and I'm going to be putting more of his testimonials on here. So he's probably going to have a lot of testimonials on here, but that's fine because he films them. He films testimonials all the time. Miscellaneous information. This is going to be, you'll see a lot more things like when you have like Dr. Barry filming, like his type of interviews where he's filming, other scientists and things like that. Or here when 5 Minute Body was interviewing, oh God, I forgot his name already. You guys know this guy, the diabetes doctor, right? And so when she filmed him, so this is informational type of interviews, whereas like the testimonials will be more like Dave Mack, where he talks to people and they're sort of like everyday people giving their testimonials. And Bill Knott, of course, God bless Bill Knott. I think, I think we're all pulling for him, sweet guy, right? So there you go. Let's see, 60 pounds. That is awesome. Yeah, I want to do an interview with him and all. I just need to get used to being in front of my iPhone camera. Yeah, I mean, and again, when I do the video how to do a YouTube channel, I'll try to give some options of equipment and what to use and what's the best kind of things. I'll try to make it a fairly quick and simple type thing. I'll try not to complicate it because usually I don't like videos that are too complicated. I like to keep it as simple as possible for people. But anyways, but yeah, Bob, 60 pounds. Thank you. But guys, I want to say thank you all so much for showing up. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. I mean, you guys are family to me, and really I've just come to rely on you guys a lot emotionally because even when you guys didn't know and I was having marital struggles, and there was so many times I wanted to turn to junk food, my old habits of feeding my depression and burying myself in junk foods. There's so many times I wanted to do that, but you guys kept me going and you didn't even know it just by being supportive and being there for me, and so for me, like I said, I really appreciate that. I mean, like I said, you guys have helped me a lot go from this fat boy here to the smaller fat boy right down here. Right. So, I still got a ways to go. But you guys are everything to me as well. So I appreciate you guys and I want to give back to you guys. I want to give back to this community. Scott, hey, 60 pounds in how many days? Well, basically 150, right? Oh, and by the way, I kind of misspoke earlier when I said when I measured myself today. I actually weighed myself and measured myself yesterday morning, like on day 150. But yeah, 150 days. So in the last 30 days, I've pretty much lost 12 to 13 pounds. So I'm still averaging like 3 pounds a week. So, so that's good. Like I said, I'm happy with 3 pounds a week. And I still got a ways to go, and we'll just see what happens. But my goal before was 250 at day 180. I'm pretty much 5 to 6 pounds away from that right now. But we're still going to keep that goal. We'll see how everything goes. I don't know if I'm going to start slowing down. I'm just going to keep doing what I do because I've been happy. I've been feeding myself. I haven't been miserable. I haven't been like, oh, I could use more food. No, I mean, if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. That's the thing. When I get hungry, I'll swing by and get a meat stick or hot dogs or whatever it is, or I'll take some eggs to work, and that's what I wanted to tell you guys. It's like, I'm not miserable. I'm not starving myself, and I have pretty good meals. Where is it? I know you guys wanted to see it probably one more time, right? Hold on. I've done probably like layered over this stuff. But there you go. Like I had this tonight, this was like my dinner, and this was like quite a bit of meat, calories, cheese. So yeah, Scott says, "Hey, 3 a week, perfect pace." Yeah, and like I said, and this is like a keto. This has got a little bit of keto. It's got just a little bit of salsa, like homemade salsa. Again, mozzarella cheese shells, some sharp cheddar in there, not just on top. I did that for decorative purposes, but a little bit of cheese on the inside as well, with a little bit of homemade clean salsa, and fold it over, and it just makes amazing soft type shells. Now, the credit for the shells is really Laura Spaeth, because she's the one that kind of turned me on to the full mozzarella shell and doing it in the skillet. And I got this pan that's like a perfect size. So for me, this was like a perfect little recipe. It was easy, but of course she does it with like a pulled pork or pulled beef kind of thing. It's like, it's like that pull apart style, like a carne type style. I actually did the taco, like ground beef, and did my own taco seasonings, and like kept it carnivore friendly. The only thing keto, like I said, just a little bit of the homemade salsa, and it's only like a big spoon, then I kind of lay it across. And then other than that, everything on here is really carnivore. So if you just omitted any kind of salsa, this is just a carnivore, tacos. So that's my Mexican night, guys. That's what I had today. All right, guys. I love you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and end. I didn't see any more questions or comments or anything. So, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. And we are on a quest now for day 180, which is then going to be my 6-month anniversary. And we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. Like I said, I hope I can hit I want to be under 250. That would be nice. But good night, guys. Love you all, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.